Alright, well this is going to be another update on kind of stuff that's going on around here that has to do with construction of the house, I guess, or improvements, or whatever you might want to call it. But this is the old septic system, which was huge, and I had to get it replaced. There's that concrete slab there that you can kind of see part of it. That's the one that's completely uncovered, and that one you can kind of see part of it. I think it's just as big as that one. So that was a huge tank. That's the one, the fig trees, growing up pretty good. But this is some of the new septic system that's going in. This is where I got to tie into the, this will be where eventually the washing machine and the sink tie in right here. And it's going to go right over to there. This is all where they dug up to put in the new pipe. I don't know if anybody remembers, but I had a bunch of busted up clay pipe. And in this state, that septic system I have is no longer considered right, up to code or whatever, so they have to replace it with what they call a modad. You can fix and see some other stuff, but anyway, that's what they tied into the old cast iron pipes with the new plastic pipes. That's the old clay pipe that had broke that caused all of this. But we got another problem. They left that uncovered so I can tie into it with my bathtub and my sink. Same way with this one over here. The bathtub and sink has to be tied in it too. So I'll ask them to leave it uncovered so I wouldn't have to dig it back out. But the problem I had, as you'll be able to see real quick, is that this is the new septic tank. And they're going to come back out tomorrow and redo it. I told them I thought it was a little too wet, and if they think it is, I guess they'll wait. But you can see water down in there. I pumped it all out yesterday, and that's just groundwater. That's how much rain we've been getting. I'll show you over here. You can see in my neighbor's field, it's still got plenty of water. I mean, you probably can see all that water that's just out there sitting. And we used to have a ditch that it went in and drained, but they decided the good thing would be to lay that pipe. It's supposed to drain out there in that ditch and cover it up. So now the water's got no way to get out to that ditch. It's low in the center and high on the end. So, and the septic tank wasn't full. It's like a 750 gallon, and only thing that's hooked to it right now is 2 toilets that only take 8/10 of a gallon to flush. So I'm gonna have to run some water in it. But anyway, that's what happened. It came up, and my cousin had given me this. It actually came up so high, I don't know if I'll be able to show it to you or not, but it actually pulled, you can see the angle of that pipe right there, but it actually pulled it out of the pipe that was actually in the ground for the drain. And this is the pump intake and the pump X tank I was putting into it, because they're gonna pump all that out anyway to re-level it. So, but anyway, yeah, I pumped all this dry yesterday and it's back up, and I'm gonna see if I can get this thing to crank up and see if we can suck a little bit out real quick, and y'all actually get to see a little action for a change. I don't know if this thing's set for a run or not. Can't remember without the thing on. I think when it's in line it's to run, but I think that might be in line. We'll find out really quick here. Got it completely choked. I'm gonna pause y'all while I crank it, because it's gonna take 2 hands. All right, now I got it back running, and you can hear it in the background. I don't know if it's gonna suck or not, but we'll find out. I'll pull it up just a little bit. If it don't, I might have to go prime it. Back in here so it goes in where I want it. Oh, fix to make a mud mess if I don't. I'm just going to be putting it back in the same spot. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but I'm trying to get it back over in there. It should stay there now. Ain't got too many kinks. I ain't got it turned up as fast as it'll go, but you can see it's pretty much stuck that hole pretty dry already. Oh. Yep, that's what happens when it gets too much suction. I think maybe I got the gas off too. Let's try that again. Give it just a second to the gas get in the carburetor. All right, let's try it over here. I had to get that thing running, and I had to put a carburetor off another motor on it. And it's not jetted quite right for it. So partially choked. Definitely sucking right now. I can feel it going through the hose and sucking. Actually creating a small whirlpool down there. I'm gonna kill it while it fills back up. Because it'll drain from the other side. It drains out that hole. It'll drain back over. So, but anyway, that's what happened. It floated up on us, and the guys got to come back and they got to put some more dirt in. But you can see now a lot of that water's gone. It goes underneath it too. But that's a long enough video of y'all having to look at septic system. But anyway, they're gonna get it fixed. They're gonna bring in some more dirt to raise up my ground, and then we're gonna re-put a slight ditch back in it above that pipe, so that it'll have a way to drain back out. But yeah, it's kind of really messed up right now. Don't drain, it's just holding water. So like I said, it's kind of really messed up. But anyway, I did get a light pole. Forgot about that. I'll go up here and show you that. And a lot of people may be asking, what do you want a light pole for? Well, I got some barns and buildings around here that were built before I was born that were made out of these quartered. So basically they take them and this is the actual light pole. I'm not gonna walk all the way over there because it's really wet over there. But you'd be able to see it. They replaced the new one over here, and you'll see it's not near as dark, that black creosote, because they don't use it no more. Because something does have it, it lasts pretty much for a long, long time. I am not sure why they replaced it, but that's okay. They did. They replaced one on the other side, and I got it also. So basically, I'll quarter them. I'll cut them off the length I want. Then use some wedges and some mauls and split them. And split them in half, and then split them again, and they'll be in the quarters, and they'll just use them as posts. You can use them for fence. You can use them for, I mean, like I said, you can see my neighbor's got some that are down here on his corner post. That's like the top sides of them that are smaller for the corner posts. But you can use for that. Like I said, you can use them to build with, barns and things like that. So anyway, like I said, that's enough of this one. Just my yard's all torn up and all full of water. But I said the guy is supposed to come back tomorrow and try to get it all set back in there, and we'll get it filled up this time. And hopefully they're supposed to be bringing a couple loads of dirt too. So, all right, this is going on long enough. Thank y'all.